Understanding your camera. 1. Why are megapixels important? Explanation. Megapixels refer to the resolution of an image captured by a camera. A higher number of megapixels results in higher image resolution. For example, a 24-megapixel camera produces higher resolution images compared to a 12-megapixel camera. Importance. Megapixels are crucial for determining image quality and print size. Higher megapixels allow for larger prints without compromising on the image's clarity or detail. However, beyond a certain point, more megapixels might not significantly enhance image quality for regular viewing or moderate-sized prints. 2. Metering modes. Explanation. Metering modes determine how the camera evaluates the light in a scene to set exposure. The primary metering modes include evaluative matrix, center-weighted, and spot metering. Evaluative matrix considers the entire scene to calculate the exposure. Center-weighted focuses on the center, giving more weight to the exposure in that area. Spot metering considers a small portion of the frame for exposure calculations, ideal for specific subjects in complex lighting. Usage. Understanding metering modes is essential to control how the camera assesses light and sets exposure, ensuring correct exposure for various scenes and conditions. 3. Histograms. Explanation. Histograms are graphical representations of the distribution of tones in an image. It displays the tonal range from dark, left side, or to bright, right side. Representing exposure information, histograms show the distribution of tones in an image and help in evaluating exposure. A well-exposed image typically shows a balanced distribution of tones across the histogram without clipping, no extreme spikes at the ends. Usage. Photographers use histograms to assess exposure accuracy. They assist in identifying overexposed or underexposed areas in an image, helping to adjust settings for better exposure. 4. Shooting modes. Explanation. Different shooting modes on a camera, such as manual, aperture priority, shutter priority, and program, offer different levels of control over exposure settings. Manual mode grants full control over aperture, shutter speed, and ISO. Ideal for precise control and creative freedom. Aperture priority allows setting the desired aperture while the camera automatically adjusts other settings for proper exposure. Shutter priority lets you set the shutter speed while the camera adjusts other settings accordingly. Program mode, auto mode with some user control over settings, like exposure compensation. 5. Depth of field. Explanation. Depth of field refers to the range in an image that appears sharp and in focus, from the nearest to the farthest point. Control for creative effects. Manipulating depth of field allows for creative control over how much of the image is in focus. A shallow depth of field isolates the subject from the background, while a deeper depth of field keeps more of the scene in focus. 6. White balance. Explanation. White balance is the adjustment of colors in a photo to ensure that white objects appear white, regardless of the lighting conditions. Impact on color temperature. White balance settings are crucial for accurate color representation in photos under various lighting conditions. Different light sources have different color temperatures, affecting how colors are captured in an image. Adjustment. Cameras provide various white balance presets, such as daylight, cloudy, fluorescent, etc., and the option for manual adjustment. Choosing the correct white balance ensures accurate color representation in photos. Choosing these aspects involves understanding their purposes, functions, and their impact on image creation. Experimenting and practicing with these settings in various scenarios is essential to develop proficiency in using them effectively for different photography needs and styles.